Hi Gemini, this is your April 17th through April 23rd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords. We have the Magician. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Ace of Wands. In the potential outcome, we have the King of Wands with the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. And we have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Aquarius, Virgo, perhaps even another Gemini. I usually go with a king or a queen if one of both show up. So we got this King of Wands, the first card in the potential outcome. I assume that's the person you're dealing with. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their charts. If they're not a fire sign, they're embracing the energy of the fire sign. Somebody who is fiery, passionate, they could be a leader in the community, they could be a leader overall, right? And here's the deal. Here's the twist of the story. I see 2 scenarios here. We have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Page of Swords, the first 2 cards that came out. For some of you, this is somebody coming back to you. But it doesn't feel like an ex. It does not feel like an ex. Perhaps this person had to leave. Perhaps they got a job and they had to move. They got into a school and they had to move, or they just had to go somewhere and attend to their extended family. And now they're back. All right. Perhaps you even went on a couple of dates with this person and it just never got off the ground. Perhaps because of those circumstances that I just mentioned. For others of you, those 2 cards, I think it's them leaving someone or something behind. And it could be another person they're leaving behind, or it could be other people's opinions that they're leaving behind. Perhaps they got people telling them not to get involved with you, but they don't care because they're in love with you. Whatever the case, they're going to be all over you. Right? First of all, the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a message. I think it's a message coming from this King of Wands, letting you know that they are back in town, or letting you know that, you know what, I want to be with you and I don't care what other people say or think. Or, you know what, I left that person for you. Okay, so here comes the Magician. The Magician is actually one of your major arcana cards, Gemini, but I think in this particular situation, the Magician is the same energy as the King of Wands. It's their energy, right? The Magician is a card of manifestation, but at the same time, the Magician is a card of taking action. All right, the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools, right? And that will translate into all kinds of attention coming your way. They'll bombard you with attention, right? And that makes total sense, because right next to the Magician, we have 2 aces. One ace clarifying the other ace. That's crazy. Crazy good. That barely ever happens. It happens, but barely ever happens, right? One ace clarifying the other ace. It's like this person is itching. They can't wait to get the show on the road with you. Again, expect all kinds of attention from them, right? And they're just going to do all kinds of things for you. The Ace of Cups is the reason why. The Ace of Cups is all about love, genuine, authentic love. The Ace of Wands clarifying it makes total sense, because the Ace of Wands belongs to the King of Wands, right? You see how the King of Wands is holding up a wand? That's exactly the one we see in the Ace of Wands. Action, new beginning. All right. In the potential outcome, besides the King of Wands, we also have the Ten of Cups and the Lovers. The Lovers is also your major arcana card, Gemini. And I think in this case, that's you. Right? The Lovers is also a card of a choice. You'll have a choice as to what you want to do with this. And besides that, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of a twin flame connection, if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Yes. And the Ten of Cups sandwiched in between the King of Wands and the Lovers is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. This is the best card when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages, right? So if having children or having more children is still an option for you, the 2 of you could definitely have children together. The Star on the bottom of the deck could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but I think the Star is a wish come true card in this case, right? It's one of the interpretations of the Star. Something people usually wish for or hope for a long time. Yeah, expect this person to be on your case, Gemini. No matter what the scenario is, no matter what the scenario is, and I don't see you resisting. Perhaps you could be a little bit not happy with them if they had to go, if they left at some point in the past. But I think they will again eventually melt your heart. They will. They will. Yeah. This looks amazing, Gemini. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Gemini, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Eight of Swords clarified by the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords clarified by the Fool. And we have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries. I think this spread is all about you, Gemini, right? You have some kind of a decision to make this week. And you will make that decision. And that decision will be taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Okay, I'm not sure what this is, but you have options, right? The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a multiple choice, is a card of options, but at the same time, it's a card of uncertainty and clarity, not being sure. The Two of Wands, the first card that came out, is also an options card, right? You're deciding between options. Okay, the next card is the Eight of Swords, which is clarified by you, the Queen of Swords. Yes, you're going to be sitting in that energy for a while. The Eight of Swords is a card of somebody who's stuck. But then here comes the Ace of Swords with the Fool. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. It's a card of a new beginning, right? And the Ace of Swords belongs to you. Right, you see how the Queen of Swords is holding up a sword? That's the sword right there in the Ace of Swords, right? And the Fool, clarifying, it could be an Aries you're dealing with, but the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. It's a card of, just playing it by ear, taking a risk. Okay, so whatever option you choose, it will be a little bit risky. Perhaps that's why it had you thinking for a while, but you're gonna go for it anyway. All right, perhaps you're in charge of deciding which vacation destination to pick or whatever, something to purchase something for your house. I don't know, but you're in charge. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the Three of Swords. We have the Empress. We have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Sun, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, Taurus, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is one interesting reading because we go from one extreme to the other, right? We start off with the Five of Cups clarified by the Three of Swords. The Five of Cups has always to do with the past. This is a card of grieving the past, regretting the past, reminiscing the past, and the Three of Swords, clarifying that, is a card of a breakup. It's a card of a broken heart. It's a card of devastation, third-party situation, feeling stabbed in the back. You get the idea, right? A very negative energy. All right. The rest of the spread is just off the charts, right? The Empress could be a Libra or Taurus you're dealing with, but most likely that's you, Gemini, right? And there is no argument there. The Empress is somebody who is does not require an introduction. Everybody knows who the Empress is, right? The Empress is being cherished. The Empress is sitting back on her or his throne, feeling very relaxed, very comfortable. The Empress often comes through as a wife or a significant other figure. So perhaps somebody thinks that they could have had it all with you, right? And that's what they miss. They realize that they screwed up in a big way. Even though we don't have any offers on the table, we don't have any pages, we don't have any aces or knights, but again, the rest of the spread is amazing. Temperance on the bottom of the deck could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but Temperance is a card of healing, burying the hatchet, getting back together, restoring balance. And to the right from the Empress, we have the Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Sun. Right, the Sun could be Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. And the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun is clarifying, is a card of a commitment to a marriage. All right, it's a rock-solid commitment to marriage, as a matter of fact. So for some of you, I think it is a reconciliation. Somebody will come back to you, and if they propose to you, don't be surprised, because we do have that Ten of Pentacles right after the Empress. Okay, and I see this all the time, Gemini, when people think that the only way to get somebody back is to propose to them. And it often works. Again, I think this person is about to have a realization that they messed up in a major way. They could have had it all with you, and here they are. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Gemini, this week. We have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Hangman. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Here's the deal, Gemini. If you come up with some kind of a bright idea, $1 million, $1 billion idea, I think you should go with it. Okay? Because for some of you, that's how it will play out. You will have $1 million, $1 billion idea. And in the future, if it pays off, I want my cut. I'm kidding. Of course I'm kidding. Right? For others of you, well, let's unfold this real quick. So we got the Four of Swords clarified by the Hangman, right? The person in the Four of Swords is doing nothing, resting, right? Some of you could be on vacation right now. Others of you, you could be just chilling, relaxing one of those days or one of those evenings, right? Or you could be sleeping, right? The Hangman, clarifying the Four of Swords. Again, nothing happening. It's a card of stagnation. Some of you, again, could be on vacation right now, or you could take a couple of days off. For others of you, the Hangman could be that bright idea. You see the orb around the person's hanging upside down head? That orb could be that bright idea. And the rest of the spread, this is you getting restless about this, right? If you're back from vacation, it's time to hit the ground running. For others of you, again, bright idea. This is you with a Knight of Wands, getting all fired up, getting all excited about it, and starting to do something about this. Here comes the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, right? Perhaps you're going to get some money from investors, you will apply for loans, or you will start filing paperwork with that Page of Pentacles, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. For some of you, it could be a job offer. It could be a business adventure offer coming your way, right? And if you're doing nothing, perhaps this offer will excite you and you'll be like, yes, I like this. Let's get this show on the road. But yeah, it's such a change from the Four of Swords and nothing happening to the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is the most passionate knight out of all four knights. But this is passion for whatever this is. Right? Again, it could be a job, could be an investment opportunity, or it could be your own bright idea, Gemini. So if you do have that bright idea, don't sweep it aside. It'll make you a lot of money. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Gemini. We have the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer. Perhaps even another Gemini. This Queen of Wands, the second card from the left, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. Or perhaps it's your colleague or business partner or your potential business partner. What you're not expecting is either progress with this person or this person is going to show up. Or they will want to go somewhere with you, travel together. Right, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck, that's you, Gemini, that's your major arcana card. It's also a card of a choice, right? But the Queen of Wands is surrounded by two fastest cards in the deck. The Eight of Wands and the Chariot, those two are the two fastest cards in the deck, right? So perhaps travel is somehow a part of this equation after all, right? The Chariot, it's not only the fastest cards, it could be a card of a transportation, right? Or going somewhere, or moving forward, making progress. The Eight of Wands, the first card that came out, again, could be travel or a card of a lot of communication. Alright, so yeah, what you're not expecting, basically, this Queen of Wands, either wanting to show up and spend some time with you, or they want you to go somewhere with them, or they want to start something with you, they want to purchase your car, or they want to give you a car, or something like that. It feels positive. It feels very positive. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading, for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.